Thank you, Ms. Linton. The class of 2020 will lead us in the alma mater. It's on your program.
Thank you, Brian.
Stand. Thank you. Please be seated. We welcome all parents and relatives of our class of 2020. Thank you for being here. It's an exciting day. For them, it's one of those milestones in this year. I think they're more excited that they get their senior privileges after this ceremony, so maybe that's going to be the better part of this. I don't know. We do have some special guests here I want to introduce. We have on my right, Catherine Lehman and Caitlin Jennings from the class of 03. They're going to help pass out the blazers today. Thank you for being here. And also we have another graduate of the school who many of you know, Julie Harris, class of 95, will be reading the names of our graduates, future graduates. And then we have our guest speaker, who I guess really needs no introduction. Mr. L.R. Smith has been at Webb for 42 years now? Is it 42nd?
42.
42nd year at Webb, and he is well known among, I think, many of the parents as well as the students. So Mr. Smith is our guest speaker. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for being here.
Well, thank you. Good morning, or good afternoon. Thank you. Sorry, guys, it's not exciting. Nobody knew that. It's sort of just like the old shoe here, but I did want to talk to you that this is a special day for you. Shoot, I can't see you. Look, to carry on the little brown jug analogy, okay? Yeah, let's go to horse racing. Before they go out on the track, and you got the bugle call, right? You know, that's the Kentucky. Right? Right? Okay. That's the call for riders up. In other words, the jockeys get on the horse and they go out of the paddock down the track to the starting gate. That's called a post parade. Okay? Today, folks, these blazers here, this is riders up for you. This is truly the beginning of your way out of Webb. Okay? You're on the horses. Yeah, you're up. You're going down the track to the starting gate. Okay? You're on post parade and it begins right now. Because everything that's going to happen to you for about the next 7 months that is going to culminate in your graduation, and it begins here. Okay? And I very much hope that every last one of you is already starting to itch to get out of here. Okay? But I hope that you're about ready to shake the dust of this bird off your shoes and go somewhere else to do something else. Because if you're not, we haven't done our job. Our job here is to prepare you to go to college. Our job here is to prepare you to do something more than what you're doing here. And so I very, very, very much hope that you guys are starting to get ready to get the heck out of here. Now, which brings me to about 27 years ago, the lectern was right here. And about 27 years ago, this coming February, that I announced my daughter for that. And Caroline Smith Pryor now, that, she grew up, she's sort of the daughter of the regiment, if you will. I mean, her whole life was spent here at Webb School. And then when she went off at Davidson, see, I told you, nothing new here. When Caroline Smith went off to Davidson College, took her down there, I don't know where her mother was, but anyway, it was just Caroline and me out in front of Belt Dormitory, and I said, look, you got to remember 4 things. Now, some of you guys have heard this before, that some of you haven't, but I'm going to tell you. This is what I want you to remember when you get out of here. This is what I want you to remember right now, as a matter of fact. 4 things. 1, put God first. God comes first. Now, I don't know what your conception of God is, but I hope you have a conception of a God which is a spiritual being that is greater than yourself. Something that is a power for good, that will cause you to get yourself out of yourself and reach out to help a suffering humanity. That whatever God that is for you, put that first. Because, again, if you just rely on yourself, if you just look into yourself, you will fail. You've got to look outside yourself. And you've got to want to do good for other people. Second, no erase subdoli factor. Second thing I told you, no erase subdoli factor. Nothing on this line. Your honor commitment doesn't end when you leave this school. Your honor commitment should stay with you for the rest of your life. Remember the history of the world of ethics, part 1? Well, you're about to embark on the history of the world of ethics, part 2, which is the rest of your life. Okay? But you put the school motto, and if you put the tenets of the honor code in front of you, hold them in front of you all the time, that you're going to do just fine. Tell the truth. Take responsibility. Be respectful. That's essentially what don't lie, cheat, or steal is all about. Own up to your failures. Own up to your successes. But own up to all of it. Take responsibility for them. But be responsible for your own work. Be responsible for your successes, for your failures. Finally, respect. Respect others. Respect their persons. Respect their property. Respect their feelings. No erase subdoli factor. And the third thing I told her was, beware the ropers. Beware the ropers. You guys know what ropers are? The ropers, back in the old days, they were the thieves and the crooks and the pimps and the con men who hung out around railroad stations. And that's how folks got the bell buckle back then. Sonny Webb would exhort his students, beware the ropers. Stay away from them. They'll lead you down a bad road. Sonny said, you see a roper, this is what you do. You go, again, the bottom line is this. When you go out of here, that you're going to run into a lot of people who do not have your best interest in mind. And that is a fact. And they are not going to come at you with signs on them that say, I'm a roper, stay away from them. They're going to come at you like the sweetest thing you ever saw. Be careful. Again, be aware. Exercise situational awareness in your moral, in your emotional life. Okay? Because, again, as Solomon said in Proverbs, there's a way that looks right to a man, but beware, the end thereof is death. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. I suggest that you associate yourself with people who hold the same values as you. Particularly those values of, put God first. Don't erase the belly backward. Finally, I told her, well, she needed to hear it. I said, look, be sweet. Be sweet. But that's sort of a southern thing. But the bottom line is, we live in such a divided and antagonistic society these days that I think it is incumbent upon all of us, it's incumbent upon you to go out into the world and just be nice to people. It's easier to be nice to people and still maintain, your standing and your value, than it is to be mean to them. Be sweet. Even the ones you disagree with, even the ones that you're about to run away from, okay? It's just as easy to be nice to someone and reject them, because you need to, as it is to be mean to them. That's always easier to be sweet. And people will respond to you in the same fashion. Anyway, that's what I told her, and as far as I can tell, she's done a pretty good job with it, and so anyway, but again, that's all, and that's what I have to say to y'all. Because y'all just like Carolyn was at the time. That you're good folks. That I want you to do the right thing all the time. Now, oh, by the way, you still have 7 months to go. We're still polishing you up a little bit, and we can still kick you out of here. So behave, all right? Again, put all of those things that I just told you into practice right now, all right? God bless you all and Godspeed.
Mr. Smith, I've heard that a few times, but it's great every time I hear it. I just want to thank you.
So sometimes
it comes in the presentation.
Sonny always said that repetition, is the soul of learning.
Well, thank you very much. So now Julie Harris, Director of Enrollment Management here at Webb, in class of 95, will read off the names of our class of 2020 for their blazers. Julie.
Thank you. Okay. First row stand. Anna Allison. Ariana Boyle. Bailey Chance. Amy Chen. Kyle Clontz Bryan. Sydney Cohen. Charlie Davis. JL Davis. Shamar Frey. Hannah Gow. Okay, y'all can sit. Alex Garrett. Daisy Goodwin. Louisa Greenberg. Olivia Greer. Dalton Gregory. Ella Harris. Amos Howard. Isabella Insel. Keon Johnson. Noah Jolly. Tucker Jones. Zach Jones. Firuz Hamidov. Nana Kojo Ajekum Kufor. Thank you. Max Quartang. Wesley Ledbetter. Young So Lee. Abby Lowry. Adam Maccabee. Mackenzie McKillop. Mary Ocon. Faraj Patel. Henry Peng. J.J. Platt. Azaria Porter. Anna Catherine Pugh. Sarah Smith. Adelia Stanley. Carol Sue. Nathan Thompson. Andrew Turner. Chloe Tyner. Donovan Vincent. Gianna Wagnon. Lily Walker. Tiger Wong. Stephen Wu. Rogan Shu Zhou. Alan Yang. And Justin Zhu. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the entire class of 2020. Please stand.
I just want to thank Hannah Little. She's escaped to the back. Hannah Little is the senior advisor and did so much in organizing this day. Thank you, Hannah. And also Mrs. Linton, who has returned from her medical leave and is now back here with us. Thank you, Mrs. Linton, for helping us out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance, on that. There'll be recessional of the seniors towards the bell. They'll ring very quickly, I think, and then come back inside. Maybe not. Maybe they'll hang out for pictures. We'll see what happens. And parents, we will let you go before everyone else leaves the chapel. So everyone, after the pledge, we stand, applaud for the seniors as they exit, and be seated, and parents and guests will leave first. Okay? So God bless you all. Please rise for the pledge.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, I've got one more word here from the wise.
One more word. Is part of their senior privilege the blue jeans thing on Friday?
Yes, sir.
This Friday, ladies and gentlemen, that when you come slouching in here in your blue jeans, and it's so out of dress code, you need to have those blazers on your back, not under your arm, not hidden somewhere. That the jeans don't count unless the blazers are on. I'll be watching. So, there you go. The pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right.
Seniors, you are dismissed. The student body will be seated. The parents may be dismissed.
Here we go.